Rizan Lufiak, untuk Krisya dan Coach, terima kasih telah hadir pada pre-match siang hari ini. Untuk rekan-rekan media yang bertanya, saya harus menyebutkan nama serta asal media. Alright, Coach, as usually for the first question, how was the preparations for the match against PSM tomorrow?
Okay, we played the last period. I think in total we played 6 games in 18 days. So every 3 days we played a game. So it was a tight schedule.
Jadi kita main di periode 6 pertandingan di 18 hari. Jadi schedule-nya padat.
In the AFC League, I think it was. I think we played well and we had a good result. So that was quarter final. I think for a club that's 3 years old, that's already a next big achievement.
Dan di AFC kita main bagus, hasil masuk ke quarter final, dan untuk klub yang baru 3 tahun itu luar biasa lah.
Only the last game, of course, is the one still in the feeling. That was the loss against Borneo.
Dan cuman pertandingan terakhir kan masih ada perasaan lah karena kita kalah.
Of course, that was for everybody disappointed.
Dan semuanya kecewa pasti. Ajar.
Oke, sekian Pak Bianso. Mungkin untuk Krisya pertanyaan sama, bagaimana sejauh ini persiapan sebagai pemain untuk menghadapi PSM Makassar besok?
Persiapannya emang di jadwal yang padat ini kita harus pintar ngatur diri kita sendiri, karena dari staff pelatih juga udah ngasih tahu recovery yang bagus kayak gimana. Jadi di jadwal yang padat ini kita harus bisa ngatur diri kita sendiri lah, gimana caranya biar kita bisa recovery cepat. Jadi ya untuk match besok yang pasti kita udah berlatih dengan baik dan semoga besok bisa mendapatkan hasil yang maksimal.
First question, how to get back to the positive result, to bounce back, to make it.
Instead of asking in a different way, because I'm now already in this period 3 years with Deva United. I think we built the club. I think with our leaders, Mr. Jerry, Mr. Tommy, they, I think, not only for Deva but also for Indonesian football, what they support in every way, that how they build the club. In a technical way, we had the results for first year we ended, I think, 16th position. Second year we ended 5th position. The last year we ended 2nd. And 5 months ago there was a big firework, and because what we achieved in a very short period, we created identity, we created a professional environment, and of course at this moment it's not, because the step from 2nd to be champion, what our ambition is, it's sometimes the most difficult one, and that we are now in this position. I think we really have to also internal evaluate what we are doing and if we are on the right track, and especially what we did like last summer to go from the 2nd to the 1st position. Sometimes it's even hard, it takes a harder job to do it than go from 16 to 5 or even 5 to 2nd, and then at the end it's about really analyze what do we have, what do we want, what do you want to achieve, and what do you have to do for it. And that was, I think, the biggest step we made, and that's not only that you get because we have good players, but there's also the balance in the team. And okay, that's a fact that we don't have the results we want, and it's also a fact that I'm happy with the group we have, and that I'm 100% convinced that we will get out of this situation. But there are two different things. So that's a little bit the evaluation I can make.
Oke, pertanyaannya bagus, karena kita tahu Dewa sudah 3 tahun dan ini baru dibangun klub, dan pemimpin kita Pak Jerry, Pak Tommy, dia nggak cuma ada buat Dewa tetapi juga ada buat Indonesia. Terus Terus kita tahun pertama peringkat 16, tahun kedua peringkat 5, tahun ketiga peringkat 2. Terus 5 bulan lalu masih ada kembang api. Tapi di sini kita coba bikin bukan hanya klub, tapi juga ada identitas dan lingkungan yang profesional. Paling sulit itu ketika kita dari peringkat 2 ke peringkat 1. Terus posisi kita secara internal kita harus evaluasi juga apa yang harus dibenahi. Apalagi musim panas musim lalu itu kita kan dari 16 ke 5, 5 ke 2 mungkin lebih mudah. Sekarang analisanya apa yang kita mau, apa yang perlu kita lakuin. Kita tahu Dewa ada pemain bagus, tapi kita juga butuh apa? Namanya balance, keseimbangan. Faktanya sekarang kita harus melakukan evaluasi dan memang itu yang harus kita lakukan. Terus ya itulah yang bisa dia bilang soal evaluasi.
Setiap latihan saya pasti ambil sebanyak apapun pelajaran yang bisa saya ambil dari senior-senior yang lain. Terus untungnya juga semua pemain dan staff di sini mendukung saya, jadi itu sangat membantu saya untuk mengembangkan kemampuan saya, dan ya sangat senang lah bisa dikasih kesempatan di sini, dan itu juga jadi fighting spirit saya untuk ngasih yang terbaik di setiap pertandingan.
Coach, how you see PSM? They also still struggle with 4 games, with no win, 3 draws, and also they bring a new coach.
That's the way I see them. No, but of course we focus on the last match. They have a new coach. They will, especially if you're a new coach, you don't want to change everything in the first game, but maybe in the second or third. So we focus especially on our group, what we did well until so far. I think we play good football, but one thing that is we don't succeed in is especially scoring the goals. And at the end, it's about that you play maybe less good football and scoring more goals is a better option, but I think it can be both for us.
Oke, itu fokus kita di pertandingan terakhirnya mereka. Karena apa? Mereka punya pelatih baru. Mungkin pelatih baru ketika datang dia nggak langsung ganti, tetapi butuh 1-2 pertandingan. Jadi kita lebih fokus pada diri kita sendiri, fokus pada grup kita. Kita mungkin main bagus, kita ciptakan peluang, tapi kita tidak cetak gol. Nah ini, kadang-kadang ada tim yang mainnya tidak bagus tapi bisa cetak gol. Nah sekarang mencari keseimbangan di antara dua itulah. Okay, coach, 2 questions. The first one, Dewa United have a player playing World Cup Under-17. First game he conceded 3 goals, the second game 4 goals. It's so proud that Dewa have a player also in the World Cup. So do you have a message for him? And the second one is, can you say something about Rafael Strijk calling up for the national team Under-23 for the upcoming SEA Games?
I think that in our youth system we have the best and the best person who helps the youth to make the next step. It's Firmin. And Firmin is, I know he's a legend in Indonesia, but he's also a fantastic character, very hardworking, very dedicated for the youth, and I think that we should be very happy to have somebody in our club to take the youth to the next level. It's also a fact. Because of course we are happy that Dava is there, but I hope in the future that we can provide more players, because that also again reflects what the club Dewa United want. Again, what I said, like Mr. Jerry, Mr. Tommy is not only emphasizing on our club, but also to produce players for Indonesia. And but so we could judge him very good. When they played against Brazil, they did better than Honduras, so that's something positive. And it's same for Rafael. Rafael didn't play the last years as many games he needs on the highest level. And at the end, but take Richa and take Nico and take Robbie. Those guys, they don't play now. We took them with us the last years, and I think we developed them. Nico played very good with us. Robbie was very good with us. He developed very good, and guys like this, they are the mirror about how you develop talent. I think he was the 3rd right back of Borneo, he came here and he needed the intensity of games to develop himself. And I'm very not surprised, but I'm really think that he made in a very short period he made very big steps, and he's not only under 23, but he's 19 years old, and he plays every game, and he plays mature, and he need those games to develop. Otherwise, you never develop talent. And I'm very proud even the way he does it in maturity and executing tasks. And for me, that's every time a mirror. If you give the youth players a chance, you have to put them in a higher intensity, like Robbie did with us, like Nico did with us, like Rizia doing with us now. So the way we play, it's not only about shoot the ball and then score a goal, but in the way we play, also youth players develop. And we still have two very good youth players, Dani Saputra and Caviato. And one of them is even, for me, exceptional talent. But if they don't get the chance to play in whatever competition, that is the intensity higher, they will never develop. So that Rafael is going to the under-23 is good, and that he slowly starts making minutes with us is good. And that's the way we have to develop the players in Indonesia. You have to translate a lot, eh?
I have technology to help me. Oke, dia rasa Dewa United itu punya youth system yang terbaik di Indonesia karena kita punya orang yang bagus juga untuk mengawal itu. Jadi langkah awal mereka di youth itu dikawal sama Bang Firman, legend lah, udah tahu. Tetapi bukan hanya sekedar legend, dia juga punya dedikasi, punya kerja keras. Dan senang mestinya kita Dewa United punya orang seperti dia. Jadi dia bisa bawa youth ini ke level berikutnya. Terus harapan di masa depan tentunya Dewa bisa ngasih lebih banyak pemain ke timnas seperti Pak Jerry dan Pak Tommy inginkan buat Indonesia, ingin berbuat sesuatu lah buat Indonesia. Terus kita bisa ngejudge si Dava ini bagus apa enggak, karena tadi malam kan lawannya Brazil ya, dan seenggaknya Indonesia udah lebih baik daripada Honduras, cuma kebobolan 4, Honduras kan 7. Terus soal Rafael Strike, sekarang tahun ini dia main lebih banyak dibanding sebelumnya. Terus kalau kita bicara Dewa secara umum, Dewa punya Rizar, punya Robbie, punya Nico dulu. Kita bawa ke sini Nico main bagus, kita bawa ke sini Robbie main bagus, dan orang-orang ini adalah cerminan dari pengembangan usia muda yang ada di Dewa. Kita tahu Rizar, contoh misalnya dia pilihan ketiga di Borneo. Pelatih terkejut, dia datang ke sini, dia ngambil langkah besar, dia progres banyak, terus main di setiap pertandingan dan bangga aja gitu pelatih dia dengan dia. Dan ini yang harus dilakukan di Indonesia, kita harus ngasih pemain muda ini kesempatan. Kita harus bawa mereka main di intensitas yang lebih tinggi. Terus cara main juga tidak hanya sekedar cetak gol, tapi ada juga namanya pengembangan. Dan di Dewa United ada 2 pemain muda lain, contohnya Dani sama Caviato. Salah satunya bahkan punya talenta yang luar biasa. Tetapi mereka juga butuh main, sama seperti Rafael. Sekarang udah mulai main dengan Dewa United dan kita senang lah.
Mungkin itu menjadi pertanyaan terakhir untuk siang hari ini. Terima kasih Rizal, terima kasih untuk rekan-rekan yang hadir. Saya cukupkan, terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan selamat siang.